squad? We back at them again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, fam, you already know what I need y'all to do for me. Like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button, y'all. Why? Come on now. We on the road to 100K. And if you new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's an honor and a pleasure. So listen, sit back, relax. You can take a seat on the bed or cop a squad on the toilet seat. I got the rest of the show from here. To that one and only V squad. They know the motto, man. Listen, it ain't no squad like our squad because they don't mob how we mob. So with that being said, we're going to continue to push, mob, put them numbers up, and dominate 2024 is our year. If you would like to support the channel through Cash App, boom, it's listed right there. If not, please join the membership, man. Exclusive content over there. You definitely want to get involved. If you would like to come on the show and tell your story or have a story told through V, jump in that comment section right now or DM me on one of my platforms. They listed right here. Without further ado, mob, y'all know what time it is. Let's jump into them vmob shout outs of the day. Number one on the vmob list, man. Salute the Viva, the Great, what it do, family. Number two on that vmob list, man. Salute the Geo Clark, what it do, family. Number three on that vmob list, man. Salute the Darius, what it do, family. Number four on that vmob list, man. Salute the B Weston, what it do, family. And number five on that vmob list, man. Salute the Rel, what it do, family. And welcome to the vmob family, man, because you already know that's exactly what we are here, a family, where we come together each and every day, tell an entertaining story, laugh, chill, vibe, take our minds away from whatever we got going on at the time, and try to prevent one person from ever spending one night inside that cell. Without further ado, mob, we back up and running. Drug war. Part 7. Meet me over there, squad. Let's go. Kicking it off with Ben. Now, it's Ben laid up in his hospital bed. It's been about 2-3 weeks. Now, he done already sent the word out, find who the fuck did this to me, where the hit came from, and who did it, take care of it. Now, as he's sitting here laid up in the hospital bed, they feeding him perk 30s for his pain medication, but he really don't like the way that the pills make him feel. So what is he doing? He's stacking them up, even though he gonna get 150 clips soon as he get released either way. So now, as he laid up in the hospital bed, you know, they slowly starting to get him up. He doing little exercises, walking around. He ends up bumping into another little dude who got shot. They start communicating, you know, they form themselves a little bond, both being victims of gunshot wounds. So the other little dude don't like the perks that they give him as well. So he like, look, man, when I get out of here, they supposed to be giving me 200 a clip. I'll sell them if you try and go. He like, shit, what you trying to do? They discuss a price on how much he gonna want from him. Ben jumps on the phone, had one of his little men come up there and drop the money off right there. So listen, as soon as you get the pills, bro, you know, just holler at me. He like, all right, that's a bet. Mind you, because they're gonna get released with these pills. So both of them get released on the same day or around the same time. So if one of them get released first, they still gonna make the deal happen. So now they locked and loaded. So what has Ben doing? He going around getting anybody that got gunshot wounds that don't like the medication, and he's stacking up on their pills because his block sell coke, dope, weed. Now he trying to add perks to the arsenal because he already know with all this nonsense going around and him not being present, he know the block not running up to that 20,000 a day standard that he left it at. Fast forward about 2-3 weeks, Ben gets released. One of the good men pull up to the hospital. They grab him, drive him home. But as they hit it home, Ben like, no, go down the way real quick. Let me see what shit looking like. He say, all right, that's a bet. Now, mind y'all, as soon as they get down the way, Ben can already see shit running a little loose. Dudes ain't on their regular post. The shooters that's supposed to be overseeing the block, they out of position, being lackadaisical. He say, man, what the fuck going on around here? Why ain't nobody on position? And why it's looking like it's running slow? Whole time the lieutenant tell him, look, man, we've been having a lot going on. It's been a lot of nonsense on the surrounding block, so time out, been around here heavy. Then you already know we had that situation that we just came into. He like, all right, that's a bet. They steps into the trap. First thing Ben want to know is, man, go to the safe. Let me see what the count looking like. Lieutenant goes to the safe, come out. He probably got about $350,000 in his hand. So now Ben looking like, man, why the fuck is the count so short? Because like I told y'all, the block was doing 20,000 a day when he left. Now just 350,000 ain't looking like it been doing good enough. Lieutenant tell him like, man, I just told you, Ben, bro, with all this nonsense going on, shit been a little slow. Couple dudes been running some money away, but now that you back, we ready to get it back up and running. Ben like, all right, man, tighten up. He run through the count, go holler at all the men, but he got about 350 pills in his dip. He give it to his lieutenant, tell him, listen, man, take that shit down there to the corner, give everybody 50 packs some, and tell him put the word out there. We selling perks now too. Add that to the awesome. Lieutenant send one of the hitters down there to go drop the pills off. Ben say his goodbyes to everybody, jumping back in the car. Tell his lieutenant, come on, man, drop me off home because his girlfriend blowing his phone up. 1, he ain't supposed to be round the way. 2, he ain't even tell her that he was leaving from the hospital that day. And 3, she wanted to know where the hell is he at and get his ass home. He jumps in the car going home to calm his girl down. Now bouncing back to MJ and Kobe. During this time, they ducked off at the girlfriend house. But the one thing MJ don't know is his girl secretly got another little dude that she messing with, and he hustled down Ben Block. So now that MJ been over there for about a week and a half, he like, shit, I'm ready to go home real quick, grab me another change of clothes, tighten up, take a shower, get myself together. She say, all right, that's a bet, love you. They say they goodbyes, they kiss, MJ get out of there. But soon as MJ dipped, the little broad jump on the phone. She called her a little real dude because MJ really is considered the side dude. She only using Jizzle for the money. But she jumps on the phone, call her real dude. He like, what's up, babe? She tell him, listen, I got word about who did that shit to your big homie. He say, who? She tell him that it's MJ. He say, all right, that's a bet. We ready to put his ass together. She say, all right, that's a bet. Hang up now. Her and the little dude that hustle down Ben Block, they already got an understanding that anything that she do on the side is strictly for money because she known to be setting dudes up, having her little dude that hustle down Ben Block set dudes up and rob dudes. So they really working as a team, and she just, mess with whatever dudes to get whatever she gotta get up out of them. Once the little dude down Ben Block get the word that they know who did it and it's MJ and Kobe, he go back and tell the boss, man, he say, look, man, I got word on who did that, the big homie. He say, what? Hit his ass tonight. Jump on the phone, call the bro and say, babe, I need you to do me a favor. We gotta get his ass out of there tonight. My big homie just said he gotta go. So can you get him back over there? She said, yeah, he only went home to change his clothes and take a shower. He probably be back over here in about 3 hours because he high and low, ducking out from y'all. He say, all right, I love you, babe. Call me as soon as he on his way back over there so we can duck out and hit him. She say, all right, that's a bet. Mind you, like I told y'all, she playing these cruddy conniving games too, and she being loyal to her main dude. Anything else on the side, it's just that. It's on the side. Now, they all sitting right down on the block getting themselves together. They all shoot up in the trap, load up, get the guns ready, make sure all the shells is clean. They load up, get the gloves ready, get the outfits that they wearing for the night. 5-6 hours go by. She jumps back on the phone and call him and say, listen, he on his way back up here. They jump up in the car, load up. Now they park out front of the girl house just waiting for MJ to pull up. Not even 15, 20 minutes later, Jizzle pull up. He jumping out his car. He goes to the trunk, grab his little trash bag that he got his little overnight clothes in, throws it over his shoulder, but he drop his keys. As soon as he lean down to pick his keys up, and then them shooters jump out the car and they hit him 13 times. Bang, 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 bang. They rushes back to the car, jump in, asses off. Skirt! Woo! Now that it's official, MJ done just been put down. The girl come back outside because she got to play her role too, acting like she ain't had no parts in this. She runs out front, acting like she finds MJ right there laying on the ground, jumps on the phone, call 911, calling the ambulance. Of course, the whole neighborhood done heard the gunshot, so they all coming out front. They running over there to the girl, covered in her. Oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay? They standing over MJ body, just telling her, get up, baby, stay away from the body. The police on the way. The police on the way. Fast forward an hour later, Kobe still ducked off over his girlfriend's house. They laid up smoking the blunt. His phone goes off. He answer it, hello. He get the word that MJ just been murdered. He goes off immediately. What the fuck? He breaks his phone, throwing it down to the ground. Bitch! When he do that, his girlfriend laying right there, she jumps out the bed. Baby, what the fuck going on? You okay? Kobe go off, no, man, they just say MJ got hit. So the girlfriend like, where? He say, over his fucking broad house, man. I know that bitch set him up. So now he already got it in his mind. She gonna get hit, and whoever did this to MJ is gone. Kobe hurry up, jumping out the bed. He start throwing his clothes on. He tell his girl, I'll be right back, man. I gotta see what the fuck going on. He rushes out the house, jump in the car. He head around his way. Hit around his way. Of course, he tell the men from his block, the situation is they load up and they hit around the little broad house. Now, when they pull up, they can't get wild right there because it's flooded with ambulance and it's flooded with police, but they just want to get a good look at the scene, and they want to holler at her. Kobe jump out the car. He go holler at MJ girlfriend, asking her, how did this happen? You know what went down? Did you see anything? Did you see who did it? Did you see the car? Did you see anything? She like, no. So he like, all right, that's a bet. But he already knowing in his mind, no, bitch, you had something to do with this shit. You gonna be the first one to go. He jumps in the car. He pulls off. Now, when he go back home, he duck off for the night, but he tell the rest of the men, man, first thing in the morning, I'm wiping her down. Back to Ben. Now, when Ben gets dropped back off at the house, of course, he got crutches now, so he limps into the house. His girlfriend go off for a little bit, asking where the hell he been at. But he sits down, she get him together. Now he just getting his thoughts together, thinking how he ready to get the block back to the standards where he left it at, if not better. Fast forward into the next day, Kobe wake up. Only thing on his mind is he ready to lay this broad down. He jumps in the car about 2, 3, 4 in the morning. He shoots around there and he just parked out front waiting. Whole time, guess who pulls up? The little dude who from down Ben Block, he pulled up right there. So now Kobe right there sitting in the car like, man, who the fuck's this? She comes to the door, open the door, let him in. So now Kobe already know, yeah, she ain't got no brothers, no cousins, or nothing like that. That's the little dude she been messing around with, and that's probably the dude that hit my brother. He say, all right, that's a bet. Now about an hour or two go by after MJ girl and the little dude from down Ben Block get done doing what they do. They come out. Now when Kobe see the front door open and he see him come out, she comes out front. They right there sitting there talking before they say they goodbye kisses. Kobe jumps out the car and just start cutting at both of them. Bang, 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 bang. He watches both of them fall, but he want to be sure that they both gone. He walks up to the steps, stand over both of them, giving them 2 to the head. Boom, boom! For my fucking cousin. He walks back to the car, jumping in, and that's off. Skirt! Shooting the big Phil. Now, as we all know, Phil only had 60 days left remaining in the placement. Fast forward 59 days, this is his last night out here. Of course, he tapped in all of the Ohio dudes, throw a goodbye party for him. But before he leave that night, him and the big homie sit down to get together a game plan. As they sit right there on the bunk, he tell him, listen, man, this is what I need you to do when you go home. We got 3 major hubs right now, man. We got Ohio, we got Philadelphia, and we trying to build one where y'all at right there in Baltimore. Phil already telling the OG, listen, man, you know I got you. I already got 3-4 blocks right there, and as soon as I get home, we gonna really start pushing more for the money. He like, all right, that's a bet. Then he also tell him, listen, man, we really start upping it now that you back on the street with the packages. We was sending 2 to 3 pounds. We trying to up that motherfucker to about 10. So now Phil looking like, listen, man, whatever you need, big homie, I'm good. What's going on? He like, nah, listen, man, I just don't want you to forget about the family. When you get back down there, you know how it be sometimes. You've been out here with us all this time. You ready to go back home to your hometown, just don't forget about the family. He like, shit, come on, man, I never do no shit like that. They dabs each other up, say what they need to say to each other. Phil go to sleep. Come the next morning, he gets transported from Ohio. He gets flown to the airport back down to Baltimore, BWI, where his family meets him at, and he get picked up by the men. He jumps in the car, of course, everybody right there happy to see him. Everybody that became crip from around his way, they all right there at the airport waiting to see him. Lulu then got 2 transport vans, and he brought the whole hood up there to greet the big homie back to the Turks. He get right there, everybody out front the airport cutting up, hugging, dabbing, they dancing. They jumps in the van, hit it straight round the way. While they in the car now, Lulu and Phil sit in the back seat. Lulu give him the spill. Look, man, a lot of shit been going on around the way. We got it under control, but listen, like, a little uprising with this blood shit going on with the dudes on the other side of the track. It's about 5-6 blocks worth of them. They came around here and cut at us the other day. Nobody got hit, but we got retaliate. Feel like, shit, man, I'm only 40 minutes back in town. I'm ready to go right now. What you trying to do? He like, no, you just getting back home, bro. We don't need you to get involved. But listen, though, we just wanted to put you on point so you can know what's going on. As he says that, though, Phil go to his mental Rolodex. He like, shit, we got some muscle up there in Philly. As soon as we get round the way, I'm ready to call big homie and tell him send something down for us. He like, all right, that's a bet. Fast forward, as soon as they get home, of course, Phil go home. He do what he need to do with his girl. He take care of all of his affairs. As soon as he get back outside the next day, he get a phone call from the OG that's still on the inside. He'll tell him, listen, man, I'm gonna need to connect or a line to some of the Philly guys up there. I need some support. He like, shit, all right, I got you. He gives him a number to call. Phil calls the number, talking to the Philly dudes. He tell him what the situation is. The tenant that's running the regime out there in Philly, he tell Phil, look, man, whatever you need, I got you. I'm gonna send 10 of my best hitters down there. If you need more, just let me know. Whatever you need him to do, OG done gave you the perfect green light. You good, they down there for you. He say, all right, it's a bet, man. Appreciate that shit. So now the Philly regime just sent 10 hitters down from Philly, coming down to Baltimore. He put them up in a little hotel, and now their only mission is to run these blood dudes away. And they really got the ups because these is unfamiliar face. Nobody know these guys. They from Philadelphia. So when they go on the other side of the tracks where the Bloods is growing at, the Bloods not even paying them no mind. So slowly but surely, the Philadelphia dudes start knocking the Bloods off one by one. And as Phil is going through all this, getting readjusted, you got to remember Phil Block only really known for the weed that he getting from Ohio. But it's a different day and age. Dudes is out here selling coke, dope, blow perks, everything up under the sun. So now Lulu is telling Phil, like, look, man, we gonna have to get our hands on something else if we really try and get in the ball game and compete with these other blocks. So Phil like, all right, shit, that's a bet. Now while one of the Philly dudes is down there, he asks one of the Philly Crips, like, look, man, y'all ain't got no good connect with no dope up there. He like, yeah, hell yeah. So he calls up to Philadelphia talking to the lieutenant. The lieutenant get Phil a crazy line on some smack. Now, why does he do this? He could get some Baltimore smack, but he gonna get charged a Baltimore number. Once you start going up to New York and Philadelphia's and them out of states, you gonna get good smack at a very, very low number because they gonna get it wholesale because they look at us as out of town. So the very next day, Phil shoots up there. He meet the Philly lieutenant. He grab a half a key and he come back down. Now, mind y'all, Lulu been already running up crazy money off of whatever he been doing. Now, when Phil get back down from Philadelphia, the Philly dude told him, look, man, this shit so raw, you had to go to the cut store and buy some cut and cut it up. So now Phil not really knowing what cut is. He tell Lulu, man, what the fuck is some cut? He tell him, look, you gonna have to go out there to PA, go to a little cut store and buy like quinine, Benita and shit like that. He like, all right, that's a bet. Now, when he shoots up there, guess who we bump into? Because Phil is in the store looking around for the cut that he need, but he really don't know. So as he's right there talking to the dude at the register, guess who walks in? George. Now, George coming in, he ready to grab him some cut for his operation as well. So as Phil is right there at the register, he don't know what to grab. George give him advice like, no, bro, you need that one right there. They both sit right there and laugh. Whole time Phil jumping on the phone with Lulu. He asks him, is this the right one? Lulu say, hell yeah, boom. He hangs up now. when Phil say good looking to George, George already noticing like, anybody that's here to buy the same thing I'm buying, they obviously in the same line of business I'm is. So now they start small talking as they both head out to the car. George tell Phil, look, man, you know, I can obviously see you moving around. Get with me. I got some real crazy numbers. You need to tap in with me. I'm over the west side. Phil say, shit, that's crazy. I'm down south. They swap numbers and lock in. And this is how George and Phil meet. Bouncing to George. Now, as George gets done talking to Phil, he walks to his car. He jump in the car and S's off. He headed back down the way with a block of quinine already in his car. He thinking about his organization. All right, we up and rolling, rocking and rolling. We should ready to be done. I'm ready to hop on the phone, call Pete real quick. He jumps on the phone, call Pete, let him know, look, man, we should be done by the end of the day or mid-afternoon tomorrow. Pete say, George, I told you, man, take your time, little bro. You good to go. I ain't tripping about that money. He say, all right, I'm just keeping you on point. After he hangs up the phone, he calls his little men that's running the shop around the way. He asks him how shit looking. Now, he got 2-3 hitters around the way that's managing the track. They say, shit, we looking like clockwork, bro. We probably gonna sell out tonight or first thing in the morning. George say, all right, that's a bet, man. Y'all keep everything tight around there. He hangs up. Not even 5 to 10 minutes later, after George hangs up the phone with his 2 hitters, that's running the trap, they get a knock at the door. He look through the peephole. They say it's an unfamiliar face, but they just thinking it's a regular junkie. As soon as they open the door, 2 dudes with masks rushing to tell everybody, lay the fuck down on the ground now, where everything at. Whole time, the 2 hitters that's running the shop, they don't know what the fuck to do. They just sitting there looking crazy. Look, man, everything over there. Everything over there. The 2 dudes that rush in, they rip and rummage through the house. They find what they looking for, $50,000 of cash and the rest of the little packs that George and them already had put together before they sold out. 2 little dudes pistol whip the 2 hitters that's running the trap. They gets out of there, hit it back to wherever they going at. And the 2 little dudes get out of there, the 2 hitters that's running the trap, they getting up, head banging like crazy, eyes barely can see. They rushing to the phone, grab the cell phone, call George, let him know, look, man, the fucking spot just got robbed. Of course, George not knowing what the fuck to do because he done just called Pete. He done just got off the phone with them not 20 minutes ago. George goes off in the car. Fuck!